mark this day down in history. Seriously, do it. Go ahead. I'll actually give you the moment. This is probably one of the only times on camera I'm going to acknowledge the idea of leaks and have it not be based around a video that is very topic-centered and just talking about the business as a whole. Maybe what I should say is this is the first time I'm going to speak on camera, and probably the last, about a specific leak. It came to my attention about 24 hours ago that the new Opeth album, Pale Communion, has leaked to the public. It's on the internet and available. I know that by saying that, there's probably a lot of you that just clicked off the video and is rushing over to obtain this, to get this. Either that or maybe you're looking on YouTube to see if perhaps it's available. Now there's a couple things that I need to say, so I hope you didn't close out the video just yet. A couple things that really involve a little bit of respect here, and a couple things that just are very surprising to me. For one, I'm shocked that this is already available. More than a month before the release. I don't know how this happened. I really don't, and I'm not exactly too thrilled about it, even though I'm a massive Opeth fan, and I've been wondering what this new album was going to sound like for months upon months, really years. Now, I know that there have been some individuals that did some reviews without disclosing track information and all of that fun stuff as early as 2 months ago, and these were on official publications. So, wouldn't that perhaps, you know, lead someone to believe that they're the ones responsible for this making it to the public? Because for me, I would think so. I would think that those would be the first people on my targeted hit list. The second would be anybody who's, you know, supposed to be promoting a single for me. More than a month. I know this has happened before. I know this is not new. But I'm going to say this right here and right now, since a wealth of you will no doubt see this video based around who we're talking about. I won't be reviewing Pale Communion until right around release day. I welcome each and every one of you viewing this video to come back and view my review of it somewhere around the 26th of August. Because that's whenever it's going to be done. Now, yeah, I know I'm on YouTube. I'm somebody who has little ads at the bottom of his video or before his video starts, so I could be losing revenue, I could be losing views, I could be losing a lot of different things. That doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is showing a little bit of respect to the artist. There's only one way that I'm actually going to change my mind about this. There's only one way that this review of Pale Communion by Opeth happens anytime prior to the 26th or the 25th of August. And that's if one of the band members, a representative of the group, or Mike himself from Opeth, contact me directly, whether it be on the Facebook page, CoverKillerNation on Facebook, or through my email, and says, hey, we want this to happen. We want you to go ahead and post your review of our album. We want to know what you think, and we want you to help promote this. Because that's really what I try to do with these reviews, even the negative ones. Even the ones that aren't all of that great. Even the ones where I flat out say, don't buy this record. In reality, psychologically, what do you want to do? You kind of want to buy it. You kind of want to know what all the fuss is about. I can't grip my head around how an album like this kind of slipped through the cracks. More than a month before it was scheduled to come out. I don't know 100% the band's take on leaks, the band's take on downloading and all of this stuff. I imagine that it's probably not a very good take. I imagine it's not one where they're going to see the situation and be like, oh, it leaked. Oh, well, that's fine. I have a feeling they're going to be a little bit, more pissed off than that. I have a feeling it's going to be something that's really going to irritate them, get under their skin. And you know what? They have a damn good reason to. I mean, this is an album that, the fans have been waiting for a couple years now, and they wanted to really unveil this, and they really wanted to be the one to unveil this album to the world, because it's their work. They did it. But to have that moment kind of ruined, to have it kind of salted a little bit by some jackoff that may have gotten an advanced copy and decided that, oh, well, put this on my computer, put it in my shared folder, and what's going to happen, I wonder. Really seems like kind of a dick move. Now, I understand. This guy probably thought, well, I got to hear it. Everybody else should too. Come on, man. You're one of the main reasons why this industry has become so centered on what we do on these thingies right here, as opposed to going out to a record shop on the release day and picking it up. Which I know that a lot of you who are watching this video are still going to do. And I can actually tell you 100% as a fact that you're going to want to. It's an Opeth record. This is something that, even with the mixed reaction of Heritage, it's an Opeth record. You know that you're going to like this. Have you heard the single? The single is fantastic. Don't give in to the temptation and then not follow through with purchasing the album. That's one thing I will say about this one. Because I will confess to you all, right here, live on camera, that in spite of all of my abilities to be a big man, to have self-control, and really just breathe in and out my way to victory, I listened to it. I gave in. I gave in. I wanted to hear it. It had been that long. But I also knew that I had a pre-order waiting for me, both CD and vinyl. And the minute that that comes in, the date that it comes in, whenever August 26th here in America dawns itself, I know that I will be going in to where I work, which is, oh, a music store. How convenient. And I'll be purchasing both of them. And really, if I got the opportunity to talk to Mike Ackerfeed, I'd ask him whose left nut I had to suck to get a cassette copy of it, too. Because this is one that, even without hearing it, even before I heard it, I wanted to own on as many formats as possible. Because it's an Opeth album. And because I'm an Opeth fan. Don't give in to the temptation of listening to this disc, since you have about 35 days from the posting of this video before it comes out, and then not get it, and then not pick it up whenever it comes out. This is definitely one where you've had your opportunity to listen to the disc, and you've gotten that try before you buy idea, that mentality that just blows my mind to this day. Reward the band that was slighted by this by picking up the disc whenever it comes out. If for any other reason than just because it's an Opeth album. Can't believe it. So we'll not be reviewing this until right around the release date. Unless one of you has magical connections and gets to the band and they contact me and say, go ahead and review it. Please. I implore you. Because at this point in time, Mike could tell me to fuck my mother, and I'd probably cream my pants a little bit. Even if he said, listen, dude, I mean, I respect you for not wanting to do this, and I would respect if you followed through with that. I can't let you do this. I would still be like, yes, sir. Absolutely. But if he told me to do it, I would do that for him. But only for him. Only for somebody legitimately in the band. If they gave me the permission. So, considering the likelihood of that happening is about the likelihood that lightning comes in and strikes me straight on my nose in the next 3 seconds. You guys are just going to have to wait. Just like I'm going to have to wait to impart my thoughts upon this album to all of you. It may seem like a terrible thing, and it may seem like I'm a mean old father disciplining a child, but that's just the way it's going to be.